Hello everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is Carmen with Elemental Designs. And yes, you guys, I'm sharing with you guys a different angle today. We are here for the Timeless Memories, a vintage hop. This is week number 4. I am hosting this hop along with Crafting with Isabel Bori, as well as a group of 10 other amazing crafters. So in total, we are a group of 12. I will leave everybody's links down below in the description area. Please make sure that if you haven't checked out their videos today, that you go ahead and you hop along. This is the 4th week. We have one more week to go, you guys. Super excited. The next week is going to be a complete surprise. We don't know what the other person is doing. Everything is going to be pretty much freestyle, if you will, so you can do kind of your own project. So definitely make sure that you check those out. As a reminder, some of us will be doing some giveaways. Everybody has their rules on their channels. I'm still kind of not sure which way I'm going to go as far as giveaway. I know I will be having a giveaway, but I'm not sure because I'm still kind of on hold for something that should have arrived and has not arrived yet. So I'm hoping that I'll have that in my possession before the week is out. And if that doesn't come through, then I'll have a different kind of giveaway, maybe a monetary giveaway or something of that nature. We'll see. So you guys, without further ado, this week we had to do a piece of furniture, and I'm going to share with you guys what I chose to create, which is why I have that angle a little bit different today. Hopefully this works out well. So you guys, I decided to make a bed. Yes, I'm going to see if I can get you guys to see all the way through and through. So I decided to go ahead and make a vintage style bed. I hope it's vintagey enough. I hope it's not too dark, and that you guys are able to see. Just move this light a little bit more in that direction. Hopefully you guys will be able to see. So pretty much I created this bed from scratch. Just going to show you guys the bottom. The bottom is not like a finished bottom, but pretty much it's all cardboard. That's what I did. I made the legs using straws, and then I painted it with some dazzling metallics. And so the bed itself is cushioned. I filled it in with some cotton balls, just some regular old cotton balls. Oops, so you guys can see them. Some regular old cotton balls, Johnson & Johnson cotton balls. And so I filled it in. I've added I did like the matting on it with some felt. Is that what it's called? Yeah, with some felt material. Then I covered up all the cotton after I glued everything in place. This is just layered pieces of lace on it, and I added this ruffled trim all the way around. There's 3 layers in total, so there's this layer right here, this really beautiful trim that I've received, I believe. If not from Tanya, then I must have got it from a D-stash that I purchased a while back. Then I added this really pretty ruffled trim along the edges. I found a few of these little fabric little roses, so I added those little fabric roses in there. And this is like a king size bed, I think. In Barbie land, this is like a king size. It's super big. And then I made this cute little kind of like little pillow top to kind of go on top of that. This I made with a handkerchief, a vintage handkerchief at that I received from Happily Ever After. So thank you so much, Jeannie. I turned this into a cute little makeshift pillow. My only issue is that I didn't have the right color fabric. Like I ran out of this kind of colors, like a kind of like a teal kind of color. So I ran out of that. So I did have teal, but it was very sheer. So even though I did add the teal over this, it still kind of looks a little bit greenish to the eye, even though what's underneath it is not green at all. It could be. Maybe it's a very light kind of green. But anywho, so I added that. I did go ahead and add some trim to this as well, some lace trim to this as well. And then I added these 2 little pieces that I have received as well. So I added one on each side of the pillows. And then this cute little adornment that I believe was part of somebody's packaging, but it fell off. So I said, perfect, you're going to go right there. So this is what that looks like. And then the headboard, let me put this to the side. The headboard I created, I'm using a Cricut cartridge. It's called Ornamental Iron 2, I believe. And then it comes, you can create the back, which is I guess the shadow. So you can create the backboard, and then the very pretty intricate kind of overlay that goes over it. So to that I used this really pretty kind of wood grain distressed kind of paper in the background. Hopefully you guys are able to see that well. Let me do it like this. So it has like this really pretty kind of worn wood, you know, kind of look and effect on the background with these really pretty like roses, and it's got a little bit of greens and a little bit of yellows, but everything is really worn out and really vintage in my opinion, of course. And then I went over the ornamental design here with some brass to give it like that kind of not coppery, but like brassy kind of look, that metallic kind of look. I've added some little golden flat back pearls. Now this piece right here, I received from Stormy here on YouTube. Oh my God, sometime last year, and I've literally been hoarding it because I didn't know what to add it to. But once this bed came together, I said, oh my God, I think that that piece will look perfect on here. Let me know what you guys think. I think that that piece will look perfect on here, so that's what I did. And then this is more or less what the bottom of the feet look like, and again I just kind of rubbed a little bit of that brass. This is like those little flower plastic flower trims that they sell, comes out like in a whole string. So I just kind of took some of them off and then just glued those on. These are straws, these are just regular straws. I have some straws like this. Then I just cut them down to size and pretty much painted it brown. I still have my brown paint here. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I probably don't. Let me see. No, I think I do. So I use burnt umber. Let me see, because my thing's not really focusing too well. Let me see what's going on. Let's see if we can make this focus. There we go. I use some burnt umber by Deco Art. So I gave it a coating of that first on the legs, and then once I did that, then I went into it with this product here, burnished brass. Oops, there we go, with some burnished brass metallic luster, and I gave it kind of like the metallic-y. Oops, my camera almost fell. I don't have it secure right now. It's kind of, you guys don't even want to know. We'll just leave that. We'll leave that story for another day. And that's more or less how it all kind of looks. Let me just see if I can adjust this a little bit so you guys can see more or less the whole thing. So this is the little pillow top, and I think it came out super cute, very lacy, and this handkerchief already had this really pretty kind of lace going on around the edges. Super cute. I actually made a canvas with one of the other ones where I made a dress out of it. Came out super gorgeous. Somebody won that, I think. Leilani's Creation. Not Leilani, JimmyLani's Creation. Leilani is actually her name. JimmyLani's Creation won that canvas that I made. It was what part of my summer canvas series that I had, where I gave away a canvas every single weekend throughout the summer. So this is what my bed looks like, and I don't know why it's not. There we go. Sorry if my video is a little crazy today, you guys, but I have a different angle, like I said, just because it was a bed. I didn't necessarily know where to place, you know, how to get the right angle for it, and I didn't want to keep moving stuff around in a very awkward kind of way. So the bed is pretty large. Oh, I didn't show you guys the back. So this is the back, and more or less I added some popsicle sticks right here just to kind of hold it in place, and then I just kind of painted the rest of the board in brown, and then just distressed it a little bit with some of that brass to give it that kind of look. This lace unfortunately didn't go all the way around, so there is a little tiny bit missing of it in the back, but I'm probably going to be able to cover that up with something at some point in time. Although most likely this is going to be pushed up against something, so I figured like most beds, you were not going to have this just like in the middle of the room. You probably put it up against something. So I'm thinking that this would be good for like as a pin cushion maybe, because it is kind of it's very soft because of all the cotton that I put in there. So maybe like a little pin cushion. Also, I left this part of the lace open, so you can actually tuck some things in there if you wanted to. You have the whole space like a little pocket. And you have on both sides, so you can actually if you wanted to put like your little pillow or something like that away, you can most likely tuck that in there, or tuck something else in there, little keepsake or something of that nature. But this is what I came up with for week 4. I hope that you guys think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. This is my very first time making furniture um, of any kind of. I'm used to, you know, upcycling my home furniture and doing things to other pieces of furniture that you buy. But I've never made my own like dollhouse furniture, if you will, like something like this. It's very, very first time. And yeah, I just pretty much started with a box. I said, let me build kind of like a, like if I was making a shadow box, like that was my idea. Let me start like if I'm gonna make a shadow box. So I started making that box, and from there, I started gluing in legs. I said, okay, I got the legs in. Okay, kind of went step by step, and that's how I ended up here. So I hope that you guys think it's awesome. I think it's awesome. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so, because there's always something crazy going on over here, that's for sure. You're never short of surprises on my channel. There's all different kinds of crafts and all different kinds of things happening. Definitely go and make sure that you check out everybody else that's been in this hop. Like I said, we are 12 in total, and we are uploading every pretty much throughout the day of Sunday. We don't have a specific schedule because everybody's time is different, so just make sure that when you go to that channel and you subscribe, that you also hit that notification bell, so when their video comes up, you're able to see it, especially if you would like to win some of the giveaways that are going to be going on throughout this hop. So everybody's doing their giveaways a little bit different, so everybody's rules are a little bit different. Make sure you watch their videos to the end so that you know exactly how you can go about winning their, you know, either their prizes or their giveaway, you know, as a whole in total. So you guys, it's been a very, very long day for me, and with that, I will bid you all farewell. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Please make sure you go check out everybody else. A lot of us have already put videos up. I know I'm pretty late today, and I know Sazon and Crafts will be putting up his videos shortly there after me. So you guys, thank you all so much, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.